I need to export this log file to give me a route. Yeah, export.
So your log files are saved in Nemo Tools results folder. Then your zip will contain the log files. So I have connected two mobiles. So I have for each mobile a log file. I have my statistics files and I have the GPX. So with this GPX file in the post-processing tool, you will be able to trace the route.
Yeah, only with Analyze. We can't do it with Outdoor.
We can do it with outdoor in the playback mode. Let me open measurement. Open. I need to choose dynamic. Maybe this one. So I can choose any of my parameters. I think it was a 4G call, so I will open the RSRP in OpenStreetMap. Let me, okay, it was not a dynamic. Let me just try to find good measurement. Okay. I close the measurement and I will open another one. Let me open just one log file because it will take too much time. Okay, then here I have the trace route with the data. Was this your question, Abdurrahman? So you need to, when you open a parameter, you need to choose open in Google Map or OpenStreetMap to trace your route.
Yeah, but I can use this route in another redrive or with Analyze only.
with another post-processing tool?
No, I am just asking if I can, if I do redrive
Okay.
and I am not the one who did this, so I need this route to be on the map to follow it now.
Okay. Let me ask this in intern, and I will get back to you. I'm not sure. I don't want to give you a wrong information, so I will ask and get back to you. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we can start with analyze, because I will do the first part of analyze and Kader will do the second part.
Okay, but
Uh,
I still have some questions.
yeah, so for tomorrow's session, we can continue, or we can have like 1 or 1.5 hour to answer your question regarding outdoor, handy, and analyze, okay? But I
Okay.
need to start with analyze today, so Kader can join later. Um, so I will open Nemo Analyze. Um, So again, in KSM, in software, I will just share with you this link to create your account. And I'm also sharing with you the order number and certificate number. You need to indicate both of them in your registration, so that you find the software and documentation of products that are included in your order. And so yeah, in the software updates, there is Nemo Analyze section. So in Nemo Analyze section, same as for handy and outdoor, they are classified by versions. And so we can find the analyze software, and here release notes and user guide. You can also see the user guide from Nemo Analyze. So you just need to go to help and help topics. So you have the analyze user guide here. So in about, you have your software version. So again, this information is needed in case of any issue. Then we have the license information, the supported functionalities and supported systems. You can find your license expiration date, which means the date that your license will be detached from your laptop and will be again available on the server, same as we see for outdoor. Here we have the serial number, the license serial number, and your technical support expiration. So if you're after the support expiration, you will not be able to use the software released after that date. So Nemo Analyze is a post-processing test. So we saw in day 1 and day 2 two different data collection tools. And now we need a tool to post-process our measurements, to do a deep analyze of our drive tests. So the first question is, how can I open my measurements in Nemo Analyze. So let me just...
Sorry, Karima, can we accept Ahmed?
Yeah. Okay. So how I can open my measurement. So we have here measurement, then open measurement. So we might have like we can directly select our log file, or sometimes our measurement files are compressed. So in this file, for example, I have in results Nemo tools results. So I have like this one. So all this is one measurement. So I can see here the date and the time of my measurement, uh, first device, second device, and GPX file. But sometimes I choose to compress my measurement file, so I will find it. I will find everything in one zip. So here I need to select all files and then open just select the zip or the measurement file. So we can see here the opening of my measurement files. We can also open import maps, BTS files, report, or data source files. Then we have, we will see later what workspace and workbook are. Or maybe let's suppose that I have benchmarking campaign with many measurement files. Then instead of opening the measurements one by one or just doing steps one by one, I can open the whole folder. I just need to specify the folder. Okay, here I have just one. I can ask maybe Analyze to load all the measurement files that are available in my Nemo tools results. And okay.
Sorry, Karima.
Yeah.
Can we accept friends?
Okay. Yeah, so we can open here the measurement from here, or I can select Ask Analyze to open all the measurements available in a certain folder. Okay, so here I have all measurements. So here I have all the measurements I have loaded to my Nemo Analyze since the first installation. We can, if we want to somehow organize our measurement files, then we can right click on all measurements and choose organize. So again, in all measurements, I can see all the logs available. Let's say that I want to see or to have some specific measurement files in one folder. I can create a new drag and drop folder. I will name it. Already exists. And then from the list of available logs, I will just drag and drops my my measurements file. Second one, third one. Okay. And then I can see here only the measurement file I have selected. Same here. So now I can see my new folder. If I select it, so if I here, I can see all the measurements. And if I select only my new folder, I will see only the measurements I have selected. Then let's say that you want to filter some measurement files based on some conditions. So we have a search folder. I will also give it a name. And let's say that I want to have in this folder all the measurement files of last week. I can go to date and select start and end date. Let's say the whole July month. Okay. I created, this is not the, so I have like a subfolder, but this isn't what I was trying to do. I will delete the folder. I have again to select all measurements and then create the search folder. So of hotel 2, then the date, I will select all the July month. Okay. Okay. And here I can see the all the logs that were recorded in July. What can we also do? Let me just modify this. Okay, I can modify my search folder, and I can maybe look per technology. Let's say I would like to see only UNTS log files. And you can see now that we have 65 files. And so on. So depending on what you are looking for, you can come here, and yeah, we can also filter per service. Like I want to see only voice call log files, or video call, or data. We have also here a few protocols and social media applications. Merci. Merci. Then we have, we can, there are also voice quality folders. So this is in case we use the server for the voice quality tests. And then we can delete folder, delete a measurement file, like from here, for example, I can choose one of the measurements and delete it. It will be like deleted from everywhere, not only from this folder. Then there is something called, so now let me show you something. Here we can see that I have one measurement. It's actually 4 measurement files, but as they did the measurement with 4 devices, then it's like device 4, 8, 10, and 11. But let's say that I have measurements that like it's not one platform, and I want to join them. So I can select like one measurement from here and one measurement from here, and click on join measurements. I will give them a name like data. And we need to enable the overlapping. Let me check where we can do this. Overlap. View option. Database queries. Yeah, we need to allow the overlapping from view options. Queries. Allow overlapping when joining measurements. Again, I can do the join measurement. So how to use this and when it's interesting to do a join measurement. Um, let's say that you did the whole week a data campaign and you would like um, to see, I don't know, to do like an analyze of the whole week tests, but you will have like this. I mean, you will have for day 1 this log file and for day 2 another one. So you can join the measurements like we did, and then you can do your analyze. So maybe we can start with the parameters. Let's say we have created a 3G folder or not. Let's first create a search folder, Bucket Technology, UNTS, Application folder. Okay. I will close this. Let's choose this one. So we have first to select our measurement file, and I will, in the parameters section, search for the RSCP parameter. And then we have the RSCP active set. So we need to select the measurement, then select the parameter, right click, and we have open in. So we can open the data in a graph or a grid, numerical data, spreadsheet, etc. So let's open it in grid. So here we have the sample channel number, scrambling code, and the RSCP value. We can, for example, try to, let me go back to all measurements. This one. So this one was done with 24 devices and a scanner. Again, I need to select my device, the measurement file, and the parameters are again organized per technology and per services also. So we can choose, for example, in LTE, RSRP, primary cell, and again, I can choose to open the parameter in graph. And on the right side of the screen, you can see the value changing. We can open the parameter in grid, as we saw also for the RSCP. So we have the cell type, the band, the channel number, PCI, the RSRP value. We can also open it in map. So here I can also follow. So here, for example, let me, I can divide this view by 2 and add the map. So I need to right click, data view, insert, no, split, and I can choose vertically or horizontally. And then I need again to go to the RSRP serving cell, drag and drop it in this area. I will choose how I would like to have my data view. I will select map. And you see this arrow, for example, they are both synchronized. So if I move here, it will show me the value in the table. And again, I will move it and it will also show me the value here. Okay. Let's say that I want to prepare a workspace. So workbook is only this page. Okay, this view is a workbook, but I can have like many workbooks and it makes a workspace. I can make like a lot of workbooks, and in each workbook I can add a page. So I have page 1 and page 2. Let's say that in this workbook I will open the RSRP in a grid, and in the second page I will open the RSRQ in map. I can again drag and drop it, or I can directly click on open in map. So now I have my workbook including 2 pages. So I can rename the page. So right in page, right click workbook, properties. This is to change, sorry. So this is to change the workbook name. So let's see, it's LTE. So we have it here, and right click page, properties. So I have here opened the RSRP. So I will write RSRP. And this is the RSRQ. So right click on the page, page, properties, and RSRQ. Now I would like to open a new workspace. So, sorry, a new workbook. So view workbook, and a new one is opened. Let's say that here I would like to see my the call sessions. So there is a parameter called call session, and it's under voice video call. So a call session, the most readable view is a grid. Here we have to choose the direction. What if I would like to see only the originating and terminating calls? So I will choose both. And here we have our call session. So here we have our measurement file. So this is the file we selected. So it's A7.1. So it's device 1. This is the call number. This is the timestamp of when the call started. This is the call status, the phone number. Then we have the call attempt system. So when the device did the call attempt, to which network it was connected. So when we had the call connected status, to which system the device was connected, and here we have when the call ended, to which system the device it was connected. Here we have the call direction, so originated call, terminated call, etc. So here it was a 4G call, so we have the call type EMS voice. So Nemo status, we have normal disconnected, so which means that there wasn't something abnormal in the call, so the call disconnection was kind of normal. So call duration, and then we have the call setup time to alerting. Okay, so I can add here a new page. So I have opened two workbooks. So this is my workbook number 1 with 2 pages. This is workbook number 2 with 2 pages. So here I have my, I will just change my page name. So I go to right click, page, properties, and call session. And in page 2, I will add the most scores. So we have in voice quality, audio quality, most downlink. We can, this time I will open it in grid. So here we choose all the types. Okay, so here we have the most scores. Here we have the reference file they choose for the voice quality. If you remember, when we did a script for Handy and Analyze, we always choose an audio sample reference file. And if you also remember, there is a parameter when we ask Outdoor or Handy to save the audio sample files to sample folders. So if you enable it, you will find here the the audio sample files, but apparently they didn't for this measurement. And let's say that so we need to drag and drop it to the page. And let's say that I would like to see the most scores for each call. Let's say that I would like to see how many most scores I have for each call. Then I can just open the call session parameter in grid, as we did here. And then I select the audio quality parameter, and I will also drop it here. So then I have the call, and for each call, the most scores saved. And again, I have for call to my most scores. And again, I can change the page name to call session with most scores. And I will remove this page as I have already here the audio quality most scores. Let's just remove this page. So here I will change my workbook name to call statistics and no scores. Then I will add a new workbook. Um, uh, um, I can show you something on this map view. So if, for example, you would like to see on the map where a call drop happened, then you come to the parameters section and search for call dropped, and you will find this notification. So it's notification. You can just drag and drop it into your map. Select the direction. I will select both. So the query has no results. So there is no drops. I will try the call call connected. Select both directions. Okay, and here I have all my call connected. So in the both directions. So when there is an originated call connected and where there is terminated call connected. You can, in layers, you can see that we have kind of one parameter and one notification. I can hide one of them, like you can just select and unselect the notification, and same for the RSRP value. Now let's say that you want to split your workbook to 4 views. You can go to workbook layout, and I will choose this view. So it will open a new workbook. Let's say that I want to compare something between device 1, 3, 4, and 5. So we can again check maybe there are also handover notifications, so you can hide this call connected notification and see if there are any handover failure. Okay, there is one handover failure. I can hide it. And you can also see the handover connect success. So I will hide it. We can also remove it. So we were about to create a workbook with 4 different views that we can use to compare between devices. Let's say that we would like to see to which technologies the 4 devices were connected to during the measurement. So I need to select my first device select the packet technology parameter, drag and drop it into my first view, select the data format. So I can see that in less than 1% it was connected to UMTS, and we have here like, I don't know, it's about 98% in LTE. Then I choose my second device and do the same. Or it can be another parameter, not necessarily this one, but just how to show you how to compare like between 4 devices in map view or in another view. So I need again to select the right measurement file, the parameter, and drag and drop it into my second view. And here we can see the data. I will do the same for mobile 4 and 5. So, and then if I move my mouse, it will be also synchronized for the other maps. Yes. I will rename my workbook. So right click, workbook, properties. I will change title to packet technology. Okay. And then I want now to save my workspace, sorry. So this is workbook number 1, workbook number 2, workbook number 3, and the 3 workbooks make a workspace. So I will save my my workspace. Save workspace, and here let's with a photo. Yes, question. Does anyone has question? Okay. So now when I save my workspace, then I can run it on any other measurement. So you prepare once for a campaign your workspace, and you will be able to run it on any other measurement. Guys, do you have any questions? Okay. So let me see if there are. Yeah. So let's say that sometimes it's not easy to find a certain measurement, or if you are about to analyze a whole campaign, then you will have many measurement files, but they are in the same folders with your previous measurement files. Same for workspaces, etc. So you can create a kind of project manager in your Nemo Analyze. What does it really mean? So let me just show you. I will add a new project. Hotel Bees. Then I will select only the measurements that I would like to keep in my project view. So let's say that I need only this one, and these ones. Okay, I have selected the measurements file I need. Then I can also select the BTS file I need. Same for the maps. I can select. This is only for indoor measurements. Otherwise, we will use the OpenStreetMap. I can also select few reports and workbooks. I have already one selected here.